Hello, welcome back. Now, Derek, he is embarking on a quest or a conquest in Longford this morning. Of course he is.
Yes, he has travelled to a heritage museum, and I can't wait to see what happens. Derek, how are you getting on?
Yes, guys, we are live here in Longford, right across the board. Do you like my outfit, by the way?
Deirdre,
how heavy is this?
I tell you, it's about 12 kg now.
Yeah,
so you have your daily workout done and dusted.
By the end of the show. Anyway, fantastic to be down here in Longford, right across the morning. Tell us about the Heritage Centre here itself.
So it's a community social enterprise, so solely run by the people for the people. So it's a lovely ethos that we have here in Granard at the Knights and Conquest Heritage Centre. And we're planning to expand. So with the help of Falch Ireland and Longford County Council, hopefully, please God, we'll have a heritage park the next time you come back here.
Now, let's talk about the setup here in the centre itself.
Yes, so yeah, it's a completely immersive experience. When the visitor arrives here, we get them kitted out. You're ready for the front row there, in Norman style, and then you can walk through on this immersive tour. So as you can see, you get to see a little bit of Norman daily life as you progress through the centre. So from the cooking of the pottage to the woodworking, we have it all here.
I mean, the Normans really founded the basis, really, of Irish culture, weren't they?
Yeah, most definitely. And as you know, the most famous term, I suppose, connected with Norman history is that the Normans became as Irish, if not more Irish, than the Irish themselves. So they arrived here on an invitation. A lot of people forget that. And they came here, they settled down. So by 1199, you have Richard de Chute building Ireland's highest motte and bailey here in Granard. So that goes to show you how important this territory once was, and still is.
Tell us about some of the customs then that the Normans observed.
The Norman customs, yes indeed. So look, not too unlike the customs that we have to this day, okay? So they brought with them a new surge in Christianity. They brought with them the Cistercian monks. They founded Abbey Lara Monastery just out the road. So yes, indeed, there was an influx from the monks of St Mary's in Dublin down to Abbey Lara, their little retreat zone here. Richard de Chute, he actually held an apartment, mind you, over at Fore Abbey. So that was his retreat centre. So they were very much dedicated to prayer, as well as all the fighting and rustle and bustle that goes on in daily Norman life.
Bringing it forward then to what we have here, it's a real immersive experience.
It sure is. Like, you know, we live for history and heritage, and as you can see, we're fully kitted out. This is our daily attire here in Granard. So we bring history to life in a fun and engaging way for everyone.
Speaking of that, we're joined now by Annie Timmins. And Annie, you're a local tour guide here, right?
I am, yes. So I joined the Heritage Centre here back in November.
Tell us about your daily tours then. What do they involve?
Well, again, bringing all the children and the visitors through the centre. So this is the armoury that we have. So this looks at all the different weapons that would have been used by the Normans. So we have the kite shield here. So this was a change from the Viking shield, which would have been the round one. So this, again, protected you down the left-hand side, all the way down your flank, and also protected your horse if you were on horseback. We also have a crossbow, a longbow, and some axes, and single-hand sword here. We also have our knight, who again is interactive, so he will tell you all about the different pieces of weaponry here in the armoury.
And Annie, we're talking about the weight of that shield, again pretty heavy, right?
Again, when you're fully kitted out, you literally, it would be about 40 kg that you would be wearing, including all your coif and your hauberk.
In terms of then defending the colony, I mean, the Normans were great at defence, weren't they?
Absolutely. So as Deirdre was saying, the motte here, it rises to 544 feet. So again, you had visibility over 9 counties from that motte.
And then moving on here to this room here, the structure of the motte then, and obviously protecting the fortress, really protecting the local people.
That's it. So the keep would have been then put on top of the motte itself. And again, as I said, you would have seen any attackers from all directions, so visibility would have been very good from the top of the keep.
How many visitors are you getting a day?
It could be anything. Oh gosh, at this stage we're getting hundreds coming in, especially through the summer, especially when we have events going through the summer, like Heritage Week, that sort of thing. So even through Seacht na Gaeilge, we will have children coming in from the local schools and from the surrounding schools.
Deirdre, where can we find out more online?
Yes, well, we're very active on social media, as you know, Derek, but also on www.knightsandconquest.ie.
And like, well worth a visit. It's great for a school tour, right?
Most definitely is. You know, get down here with your school tours, but it's for every age group. We have loads of active retirement groups coming here, loads loads of walkers that head on up the Mott and Bailey after their little tour here. So it's a fantastic place to be, definitely is.
We have a little sword here, and I believe Cian.
Yes,
Cian is going to finish out. We're going to finish out with a sword fight here in Longford. We're not doing too badly. Come on, Cian, we're giving it socks. Thanks so much for everyone for joining us here this morning. But for now, back to studio. Come on, Cian. Ha! Ha!
Come on, Cian, hit him one.
Hiya!
Come on, Cian.
We don't advocate violence here.
No, we do.
I
If
think
the
he
Derek's
looks like.
involved.
I think he looks like Frodo from
Low
Lord of the
blow.
Rings, and you were thinking
Bodyguard.
Whitney Houston in the Bodyguard.
Chainmail. Let us know what you think.
Queen of the Night.
That was Queen.
That's what Katia did the other night, Dancing with the Stars. There we go.
Thank you very much to
Thank
Derek.
you.